Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of October 30th through November 5th, and I'm using this super old glam planner nightmare kit. I am pretty sure this kit originally came out in 2019 and this is the original format. I know she reformatted it at some point, but I've hoarded this kit long enough. And I'm going to be pairing it with silver foil this week. I have some foil that I bought with the kit originally, and some of it's already on the kit. And then the other foil you'll see here in the beginning is all from Alicia Craft. And then at the very end, the scripts are foiled from Plana Hannah, and I will link the font I used down below. So, admittedly, this Plan With Me is a hot mess express. Somehow I lost sheets to this kit, which was already very small to begin with. So I had to pull in stickers from leftover kits, and I feel like somehow I managed to make this work. It's not perfect, but I think it works well enough. But admittedly, it's a mess. It's just, I still don't know where those sheets went. I still can't find them, and it is driving me crazy, which I'm filming this voiceover on Monday, December 18th. And actually, the week that I'm living, I'm planning on using a Nightmare Before Christmas themed kit. So it's kind of ironic that I'm filming this voiceover now, and this Plan With Me will be going up that week. Oddly convenient, actually. My goal, though, is to get this Plan With Me up on Thursday, the 21st, I think it is. That date could be wrong in my head. But Christmas Monday, I'm hoping to have my Disney World Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party Plan With Me up. I just think that would be fun to get that video up on Christmas. It is Christmas themed. It is a longer Plan With Me, and I don't know. I have some videos, some catching up to do, and I just think it would be fun to post 2 Plan With Me's that week and then have like a Christmassy themed one on Christmas. Yeah? Okay, that's the plan. Let's see. This week I hit my reading goal. I finished reading None of This Rocks, which is a book by Joe Troman of Fall Out Boy, and I really liked it. If you're not a fan of the band, if you don't know the band and like their history, I don't think you would find as much enjoyment out of it as I did, because of course I'm able to link things timeline-wise in the book to things that I was a part of in real life, or tours, or things that he mentioned, like I remember that happening. So it was just really interesting. And then I started reading The Woman in Me this week, which was obviously the Britney Spears book. I also enjoyed that one to an extent. It was just really sad. Both of the books were really sad, to be honest. So there was that this week. Of course, Big Brother was on. I was watching, the season was about to wrap up. It wrapped up while we were at Disney. Some other things that happened this week that were just like bigger was I packed for Disney, obviously. I did the bulk of my holiday shopping this Sunday. Not the bulk. I did a good portion of it. My mom came to stay with me. NASCAR ended, the season ended, and Ryan Blaney was the champion of this season, which I was very happy with. He is my favorite driver's teammate, so it's kind of like, well, if my driver didn't win, at least we could say somebody on his team won, which also means that Team Penske has won 2 years in a row, because my favorite driver was the champion of the 2022 season. So, really exciting there. And then the other thing that happened this week that I just don't really want to talk about. I'm still in denial because if this is true, then that means next year it's going to be worse. Worse isn't the word I want to use, but Lucy turned 7. And I don't know what it is about the number 7 specifically, but like Mama's having a hard time with 7. Like that's like half her life, and like that is scary, and that means next year she's going to be 8, and like I'm not ready for that. Like New Year's Eve is when I will have had her for 7 years, and that's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't handle it. Oh God. Having a hard time with it. So, on that day, she got to have a bunch of her favorite things. She got a new toy that looked like a Cookie Monster, which my mom had. Her favorite stuffed animal as a kid was a Cookie Monster. And then she had a puppy patty and a puppuccino. Oh, her ears just perked up. Oh, I'm teasing her. I feel bad now. But all her favorite things, because of course I have to spoil my little girl on her birthday. Super fun. So really hard for me, like I said. But yeah, real time, I've been having a real hard time filming the voiceovers for this. I have a real hard time in December. Not only is it the busiest time of year for my work, and like the busiest time of year for a lot of things just in general, and that just like as an introvert wears me out, but I also have a lot of, I don't know the right words, just things in December that have happened in the past that aren't good. A lot of sad reminders, a lot of anniversaries of things, and it just, that, and then the weather, when there's been no sun for days on end, and it's been so dark here, I've had to have the indoor lights on all day long, and I hate it. It just really makes me not want to talk if I don't have to. And that makes doing a voiceover to a video rather challenging because, you know, in order to do a voiceover, you kind of have to talk. So I've been really struggling with that, and just really struggling in general with the motivation to just do things I enjoy. I kind of just want to rot on the couch all day. Yeah, it's just been a challenge this time of year, and it's hard because like the only thing I don't like about getting my scripts foiled and having to wait to post these plan with me's is because I want to talk to you all about what's going on right now, but then I want to save that for those plan with me's, because then what will I talk about in those plan with, you know, like I feel like I should talk about the corresponding week, but some of these weeks I have coming up are so boring. Y'all, work has been wearing me out, stressing me out. I just cannot wait for it to be mid-January. Like in a month, I will be so happy. So there's that. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies of all time, one of my most watched movies of all time. I had the soundtrack that I would listen to on repeat, and I also had like the soundtrack where it had been like covers by bands had done the entire soundtrack, and it had like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco. And I listened to that obviously like a ton. Hello. Being an elder emo senior citizen here, loved it to death. And this spread just makes me so happy. I've loved this art and hoarded this kit for way too long. I'm so excited that it is finally in a permanent place in my planner, and she will not be going anywhere. Also, I totally forgot another big thing that happened this week was it was 2 years since I have moved out of the state of California, which is weird, which I also used like a Coraline kit so that week, so kind of a similar vibe. But it's just weird that I haven't been to California in 2 years. It's weird that I haven't seen like my second family, like mom number 2, my little brother. I don't actually have a biological little brother, but that's just what I call him, in 2 years. Like, it makes my heart hurt. They're really what I miss, and then I miss Disneyland, and then I miss In-N-Out, which I'm really excited for us to get in In-N-Out. But after, what was it, Idaho, I'm not sure, one of those I-states got an In-N-Out, and on opening day, people waited over 8 hours. I can't even imagine that. So I'm kind of like scared for us to get an In-N-Out here because I don't want to have to wait that long, but I'm like desperately desperate for In-N-Out. Like, I will literally pay somebody in the front of the line to get me some. Like, I just want it so bad. I can't even like begin to tell you. Okay, so I also had issues with the lighting in this video, so you know, this is just one of those videos where everything that could go wrong basically did go wrong. But Monday the 30th, like I mentioned, it was 2 years since I moved out of California. Then the next thing I put in was that I woke up stupidly early at like 4 a.m. or something ridiculous on my day off. Then I did my leg workout and some laundry. Also, if you want to know where any of the stickers are from, just leave a comment down below. Then I ran to the grocery store because I needed Halloween candy, and I also needed like pens, like throwaway pens, not like good pens because I couldn't find any, oddly enough. And then I went and got my hair cut and colored. I watched Nightmare Before Christmas while I walked on the treadmill that night. Then Tuesday ended up being a busier day, so I put in this like little extender hack thing, and I marked that it was Halloween, and I literally put "this is Halloween" because I had to. And then I went to work, and at work, things are kind of in a weird order because I wanted work to show really bad. At work, I dressed as Barbie. I did my makeup before work, so that's what that little Jack, Wonton, and a million stickers for. So I dressed as Barbie, and then I realized I put Barbie and this bikini on the same side, and I will never change that. It's just gonna throw everything out. Everything was down. I wasn't gonna mess with it. It kind of drives me crazy still, but it's fine. I went tanning that day, and then I watched Kiki's Delivery Service, which I haven't watched in a long time, and was one of my favorite movies growing up. And then I just cut this box to make a squared off box for work. Then I used this, sorry, I'm kind of thirsty. Then I used this stick with the Planco girl to mark that I bought everybody coffee that day. It was a long story. Everybody was having a bad, morning. And then I did my upper body workout, and I walked on the treadmill, and then I watched Big Brother, and I handed out candy, and for some reason, I just, didn't mark it. I didn't have the room. It's fine. Almost no kids came by this year. Then Wednesday, the 1st, I tidied up, and I went tanning, and then Like I mentioned, I finished reading None of This Rocks. I completed my reading goal for 2023, and then I started The Woman in Me. Then I did my makeup and went to work because I worked later that night. And here's a close-up of the first half of the week, October 30th through November 1st. Then moving into Thursday, November 2nd, my Long Live Cowgirls Plan With Me went live, which was an exclusive art kit from Planner Pixie Co. Then I slept in this day and I did some laundry like I usually do on my days off. Then I used this little jack to mark doing my full body strength workout. I walked on the treadmill again, and then I tidied up my house and did some planning. And then this night, Big Brother was on, which I used these Coffee Monster Co. Jack and Sally stickers to mark Big Brother for the entire week. I'm going to take a little sip of water really quick. Thank you for understanding. I hate when people do that, but I'm not stopping this voiceover. I'm restarting it now. Moving into Friday, November 3rd, I did my makeup and I went to work. Then while I was at work, my mom came over. I did my leg workout when I got home from work, which, if you know, I hate legs. I hate legs. It's definitely my least favorite muscle group to work out. And then I hacked this heart checklist box to mark that I watched Name That Tune with Mom. We had a few episodes saved up, and it's one of our favorite shows to watch together. Here I'm making sure that I'm highlighting that it was Lucy's birthday, because of course I wanted to make sure that showed no matter where the box was. And then I kind of forgot. I did my workout and I did my makeup and then I went to work. I forgot what workout that was. But we'll see at the end when I put my scripts in. I'm sorry. It's been a while since this week has happened, and I only have a photo with the double box down to look at. My planner is not next to me. Then I use another Nightmare Before Christmas sticker that looks kind of like a coffin present to mark all the treats Lucy got on her birthday. And then Mom and I played Mahjong on her iPad, which we just absolutely love to do. Then Sunday morning, I definitely washed my sheets because it was Sheet Sunday. And then it was also, like I said, the day I did a lot of my Christmas shopping. And I will end up cutting that box. Yep, there we go. Editing magic to show a sticker better. Oh, and then it was daylight savings time. So we definitely moved the clocks that day. I packed for Disney. I marked the NASCAR race and that Ryan Blaney was the champion and that Big Brother was on. And here's the close-up of November 2nd through the 5th of this week. I'm not going to show you my kit leftovers because that's not fair since I lost so many sheets of this kit. Well, at least 2 sheets of this kit, But here are the scripts that I formatted myself and that Hannah foiled in silver for me. They're so pretty. It's been a long time since I've used silver foil, and I forget sometimes how good just the core foils are by themselves. I feel like right now everybody's so into fun foils and choosing the foil color that matches a foil in the kit perfectly. But sometimes, y'all, silver foil just bangs. It slaps. It's so good. It really shines and pops, especially off the darker stickers. I don't know. I feel like silver's kind of underrated, and I'm kind of having a little bit of a love affair right now with silver and gold again. But that is going to bring us to the end of this Hot Mess Express plan with me. So thank you guys who made it to the very end. If you made it here, let me know who your favorite Nightmare Before Christmas character is down in the comments below. Mine is probably Zero. I almost said Sally. And if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. If you are struggling, just know I love you and you are not alone. And I will see you in my next plan with me. Bye, friends.